Hello, I am going to be teaching you some reading today. I have two new sight words for you, play and has, and I'm also going to be talking about the long I sound. First, let's get started on our sight words. Now we have play is our first one. Play. Now what I want you to do is say it out loud 3 times. Ready? Now what I want you to do is write play in the air for me. So start with the P, and then your L, and then A, and then your Y. Good. Let's go down and look at this sentence right here. Oh, wrong one, this one. It says, I like to play. And look how I capitalized my first word in the sentence. When you start a sentence, you always capitalize the very first word or the very first letter in the sentence. Now at the end of our sentence, we have a period. Now it doesn't always have to be a period. It could be a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. But this time it's just a period. So it says, I like to play. And we are going to underline our sight word, play. Now, let's go to the next sight word, which is has. H-A-S. Has. Now, I want you to do the same thing you did for play and say it 3 times. Ready? Has. Now what I want you to do is trace it in the air. And I should have done this with play. I think I might go up to play in just a minute and do it. But we start up top. I want you to trace all of your letters. That's our H. And then our A. And then our S. Has. Let's go back up to play because I forgot to do this. Then our L, A, and then our Y. Now, our sentence for has, it says, Sadie has a thorn. And just like with our other sentence, we capitalize our first letter and our first word, and then we put our period at the very end. Or it could be either one of these. If it was a question, then we would put a question mark. Or if we wanted to sound excited when we say the sentence, we can put an exclamation point at the end of that. Okay, let me go ahead and erase all of this, and I'm going to start with our long I. Now I'm going to give you a word. Our word is hid, okay? And the vowel we're going to be focused on is this one right here for right now. So hid, everyone say hid. Okay, so the middle sound in hid is what? Now I want you to say it out loud. What is the middle sound? And if you are having a hard time figuring that out, sound the word out. Sometimes it helps to write it too. If you like to write it on a piece of paper and then point to each letter as you sound it out, that would be good too. Id, hid. Id, hid. So our middle sound is I. Now what I'm going to do is add a letter at the end. I'm going to add the letter E. Now, since I added the letter E, that changes the word. So the word is not the same anymore. So hid changes into hide. So that I and the E act as a team, and it makes a new word, hide. Let's sound it out. Try to sound it out this time because it's different. So we need to figure out what the new word is and what the middle sound is now. So hid changed to hide. So let's sound it out. I-d, hide. And do you sound or do you hear the E sound at the end? It just changed the middle sound to a different sound, to a long I. I'd, hide. So now it is I. It makes the I sound. Let's do a different word. Let's do one more. Our new word is now this time I'm not going to tell you. I want you to see if you can figure it out. I'm going to give you just a few seconds to figure that word out. And a way to do this is sound it out. B, it, bit. B, it, bit. And we are, just like our other word, we are focused on that middle sound, which makes what sound? B, it, I. It makes an I sound. So just like our last word, we're going to add the letter E at the end. Now, is it still the same word? No, it changed to a different word because remember, I and E act as a team. So that E changes the sound that I makes. So it no longer makes an I sound. I mean an I sound. It makes an I sound. B-I-T. Bite. B-I-T. Bite. So that E changed the sound that I makes. It no longer makes an I sound. That made an I sound. Then we added the E, which makes the I sound in the middle. Okay, I'm going to attach to this, or to the Google Classroom, the pages I want you to do. And there's a poem that I want you to look at too. And I want you to look at, or maybe have a partner, maybe a mom or dad or brother, sister, grandma, grandpa, read it with you. And try to figure out what words have the long I sound. And I want you to write them down or just say them or just have mom help you with them and just let me know how it goes. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. And don't forget, I'll do my science lesson too today. All right, bye guys.